Warning: the techniques employed are performed by professionals and should not be attempted at all. Injury or death can result from executing these techniques. This film is for self-defense, safety, and educational purposes only.
Hey, okay, sorry again. All right, now we've been running around all day. We went to visit the other crew members, and as I said before, my belief is not self-defense, it's self-preservation. And a lot of the videos that I see, we're looking at situations where they probably won't happen to you in real life. Think about it. I'm a grandmother, a mother as a single mom, but I'm a martial scientist. On the street, I do one of two things. I maim or I kill. Now, in this kind of closing scenario, we came back to another environment so you can see that, and we'll have some other clips later, is with the knife, okay? The knife. This is a kitchen knife because, believe it or not, this is the one instrument that a lot of people get stabbed with, because when people get angry, they're in the house, they're running for the kitchen knife. No one's going to grab a butter knife, so you're going to see something that's pretty intimidating and large like this. So let's kind of look at some quick things and see how you might handle something like this. Okay. To help me, again, we have Fundi Officer Bennett. Come on over. Okay. All right. That's a large knife, okay? Large knife. Common sense tells you it will cut you, right? And because this is somebody, that might hit me too. So I have two problems. All right. First of all, I got a large knife, and second of all, I got somebody who might be swinging at me. How do people swing a knife that are very, very angry? Well, first of all, one of the things that they do, if they're going to slash down, they slash. Okay, that's a slash. That's not a cut. That's a slash. Slashes hurt, and they slash down. Okay. Another thing is flip the knife over and do the overhand Jason chop. This is the Jason chop, where they chop at you. Okay, notice it's moving. Okay, and last one is the lunging. But it's not good to back up. That's what I want to say. This is not MMA. This is not the ring. Ain't no ref out here, as a lot of people say. And I am an African martial scientist, so my first inclination is to move. Or something like that. Somebody steps in, I'm going to move. I ain't going to try to hit the knife, block the knife, because if the brain does not function, the life does not work. Let's say that again, people. If the brain is not functioning or is concentrating on something else, this knife is not going to do what it's intended to do. So let's look at it again. He comes in. Okay, notice, and see, he's being so nice. He's trying to turn the knife this way, but he comes in. I'm going to move. All I'm going to do is turn my body, because, see, if you back up, you're on the end of something. That could be a kick, a punch, it could be anything. And all they have to do is fall, and you cut, right? So I'm not going to stand there. He stabs in, and I move. Now, I place my body against the arm. I'm not afraid now. It's just the arm, the body, football again. Now we're not going to wrestle. I'm not going to worry about this. All I want to do is keep him from moving it. This is what I'm worried about. Now, any number of things can take place here, but the major thing is done. I stop the momentum of the blade. We have different parts of the arm. You have the wrist, you have the elbow, inside the elbow, you have the shoulder. I'm not going to wrestle, because the first thing he's going to do now is swing that arm. He's going to try to swing this arm up and hit me. Okay, that's okay. He swings the arm. Fine. I'm going to throw my arm up, and then I'm going to touch him in his face. He throws his arm up. I stop. Now, I'm not going to worry about the arm anymore. The arm is not a problem, okay? All right. He swings the arm. Notice I'm still not thinking about the knife, because that's just not a problem. Because right now, if we bring the camera around on the other side, let's see what's going on over here. Okay, notice where my hand is. It's on the back of his head. And come on, bring around okay, we need to see the face in the front. All the way around. You okay, Officer Bennett?
All right, I'm good.
You sure now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Did we get that? We got that? Good. All right. Come back around. We can move back around. See, I'm not getting all into the idea of, all right, I got a kick, punch, hit, nothing like that. Okay, I'm going to let him up. We're going to look at it again. Notice I haven't done anything except hold on. You okay? Good. All right. All right. Now, let's do that from the beginning one more time. He stabs in. Now he'll probably really try to cut me. See how quick, right? Did you see that? Did you see the knife got a little bit closer? That one. What did right here? So, my body is up against this. I'm not worried about that knife. He's going to swing. Because he's mad. He swings. Punch. Right? Now, once the punch is blocked, then I'm going to wrap around. If he tried to be cute, right, and throw the punch up there, so I wouldn't have my head. So now I got him. Now, he's all not happy because I got his head. What I'm going to do now is attack the knife. Okay? Because now, did you hear that? Did you hear that owl? Did everybody hear that owl? Okay. Now I have the knife. I have his head. I have the knife. I have his arm. We're all twisted up. And all of this is open on his body. Now, try to move. What this is total joint lock and body control. This is what will happen. Now, what will Ascari do on the street? She will insist that you don't move. Now, Officer Bennett, who is a police officer, will you please tell the camera what you were feeling at that moment?
I was feeling very sharp pains on my side and in my head and my neck.
No kicking.
No kicking.
No punching.
None.
All right, it's totally locked out.
Totally.
Totally. Every time you move, your neck was in jeopardy, your head was in jeopardy, your arms were in jeopardy. Did you think about the knife?
Did not.
You were not thinking about the knife?
Not at all.
Did everybody hear that? He wasn't thinking about the knife. And notice he don't have the knife no more because I got the knife, okay? Now, we're going to look at another one very quickly. All right, you okay?
Okay.
Oh, he's all right. I don't really hurt people. Let's do that Jason thing, you know, that stab down thing. When people come down and they stab the first, now you have to remember, if you stay on the inside of something, you're going to get cut. So if someone is stabbing down, you've got to move again, okay? Now, a lot of people, they want to get away from the knife, so they're going to try to go this way. Now, I don't have a problem with that. So, but you want to, remember we talked about this before, close the gap. As the knife is coming down, you want to get in closer. And once again, here we are again, okay? I'm leaning on the knife. I want to close the gap. I'm leaning on his arm. This is what I want. I'm not worried about that knife because this knife isn't the problem right now. This is the problem. That is how you end it. Right here. Now, this grandmother tells you, okay, here. You don't want to worry about the knife. Here, here. That's the end of that problem. Here, 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 here. Now, still not thinking about the knife. Hurry up. He can't breathe in a little while. Okay, notice I have his jaw under his jaw. See where my fingers are. Okay, then I will go into the smother. He's not thinking about the knife and life moves on. All right? Okay. Keep in mind, this is a police officer. Okay, this is not. This is supposed to go on the street, right? Man, he will manhandle you. He will shoot me. No, he's not gonna shoot me. Okay?
I don't know that.
Okay, so what we want to think about is take the mind of the person off the fact that they have a knife. If you notice, I'm still able to talk to you and I can hold him. Okay, if you look at the other videos on the site, you'll see Wanzo, he laughs and talks the whole time. This is not difficult. Okay, last one, okay, is the stab what? The slash? Okay. People like to swing knives and all kinds of stuff with people. And to slash down is to slash across the body. Okay, my whole thing is when it's just the apex. This is called an apex. Oh, by the way, this is an amateur video. Amateur being, I do it because I have the love of something. Amateur is a good word. I'm going to educate you right now. Some research. Amateur does not mean worthless or novice. It means somebody who does something because of the love of something. And I love to teach and to work out on martial sciences. Okay, this class comes down. All right, again, if the person slashes across the body, okay, you don't want to back up because then you're on the end of it. Now, I'm going to stop it even before a slash is a high point thing. High point, right here. Right there. Notice how he grabs for the throat, right?
Okay.
Good. Notice how he grabs for his throat. That's fine. Now, I'm not worried about this. He's going to struggle a little bit, but this is what I want right now. Right there. Okay. Now, people say, oh, wow, you know, what's going to happen after this? I'm not worried about this. I'm worried about this and this. Okay? So this is, and all kind of bad things happen after that. Simultaneous. He slashes right here. All right? Okay? Good. All right? A lot of people don't realize that you can stop somebody right there with that, and they're not thinking about the knife. All right. Okay? You okay? Good. Okay. The purpose is to stop the assailant with the knife. You got to stop them. If you don't stop them and put their mind on something else like pain or that, you're going to have an issue later on. If you're up there struggling with the person, that's going to be totally realize. Okay. If you have a knife, just because you stab a person in and pull it. A lot of women and my sisters, I want you to stop doing this. Stop carrying the knives and the screwdrivers because you're not going to use them effectively, and you're just going to piss somebody off. Okay. Stabbing in and pulling it out does absolutely nothing if the person is angry because the body's going to take over and they may not even feel the pain. So stabbing in and pulling. You get the knife from the assailant and go, okay, I'm a stabber. Not going to stab him. Okay? If I get a knife from somebody, if I'm able to get the knife from you and I feel as though I got to end your life on the street, what do? We maim or we kill. It's just two ways, right? I'm going to stab it up and I'm going to pull it out. And I'm not going to think about it. Now, that's a kill technique. Think about it. Are you really able? A lot of women don't think about that. Are you able to kill somebody? Call yourself using a knife on somebody. You better use it in a way that that person doesn't get back up, because if they get back up, then you have a fight on your hands. Okay, all right. Now we can put the knife. I can edit that. All right, that. All right.